Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. Of course, hanging out with Mega Good Vibes, my little sidekick over here, our little saucy beaver. And I am on to do some messages from the Divine Masculines. I'm going to dive right in. Universe, you know who is tuning in for the readings. You can see who is watching. Please provide clarity on the journey. Guys, I did share a community post where I channel the song Old Habits Die Hard. And if you guys don't want to click on the video and listen to the song, then Google the lyrics and read the lyrics, because I really felt strongly about coming on to share a reading around that. Because the song is about basically like someone who can't forget you. It's like time and time again you resurface in their heart and in their mind. And I feel what's happening too is like we've been talking a lot about karmic endings, but it's this very like fed up energy I'm getting with the karmics, where they're even doing their fair share of letting go, trying to like, I'm feeling this energy of like the karmics just so fed up with this whole twin flame thing. It's like this energy of like, I can't beat this. It is just like a very annoyed, like I'm hearing fried energy, or like burnt out. That's it, burnt out. So let's find out what's going on with the Divine Masculines. Okay, we have two cards here. Okay, so it says you take good care of yourself. It's sexy. Okay, so they could be watching you from afar, admiring you, watching you really delve into self-care. I feel a level of detachment from whoever is listening. You still hold space for the connection, but I don't feel like the spark is there, and that's part of this. That's part of the self-care, is that you've walked away from this person in a sense, and they never thought that you would have it in you to walk away, and it sets you apart from every other person that they've ever interacted with. I feel like what you've done, whoever's listening to this video, maybe you're in the feminine energy here, but I feel like ever since you met this person, their attraction to what they really want, it's within you, and that's it. There's no one else that can match it. It's like you've really changed and opened up their perspective and in their heart. We also have someone here who's waiting on you, okay, because you might be closed off. I feel like if you're in this mode of self-care, you're not willing to budge. And that's what this whole roller coaster ride has been about with you two. I feel like you've stepped in as the feminine energy, and you've brought a sense of like groundedness to this person's life that they just can't get enough of. And I'm getting like a masculine energy that's very, like they're very good looking. They're very good looking, and sorry guys, they're a very good looking, attractive masculine energy, and they tend to attract karmic types of energy who solely feed off of like what they can do for them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if it presents a good image, if your masculine has a lot of money to spend, it's like they may have dealt with karmics disguised with pretty faces, but their energy is very needy and like clingy and just wanting to take, not wanting to face your shadow self or do for yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, your masculines got to a point, because they watch you take good care of yourself. It's a really attractive quality, divine feminine, like whether you guys are aware of it or not. This is something that your masculine sees about you. You just take care of shit, and you look damn good doing it too. You know, it's like you have a way about you where you appear, your energy is very feminine, but it's like the way you look, is very feminine, but the energy behind you is very just like boss. Like you get shit done, and it's like that equal counterpart of true masculine energy. So I think by watching you and observing you in this energy, your masculine started to open up their eyes in their karmic situations, and they started to realize that they were more of like a caregiver, or acting as like the role of a parent. You know, it's like, who wants to take care of the person that they're with in a relationship to the point where it's like you have to do really basic things for them. I feel like that's how your masculine was starting to feel, was like really cornered, in the sense where they saw how things are with you or the way that you move. And what I'm seeing is this image of like somebody who has your back in a relationship, and that's what they like about you. Like, you take care of yourself, or you know how to handle your shit. So when you're like, I feel like your masculine fantasizes a lot about what it would be like to be in a connection with you and really feel supported by another person. They've never felt that. And I feel like if they are ending off certain karmic relationships right now, what it's felt like is basically like somebody that you just have to take care of all the time. And it's like when you're going through some hard times, it's like they don't care, right? It's like they still want from you. You might be going through a really tough time and you're the sole provider, and it's like this person never appreciates that. They don't see that. They never want to bring anything to the table. They just want to take from you. Whoever is listening to this reading, you've come into this person's life to show them that they deserve to be supported in a relationship, just as much as they support another. Okay, that's the realization that I feel. So let's go ahead and use the angel or the romance angel oracle deck, and I'll find out like what's in this masculine's heart for you. Okay, because I do feel the energy of like major endings happening, guys. Like, it's really chaotic. I'm glad I took a break from doing readings, just because you know, the energy has been really heavy, and it's like to read into it takes a lot, you know? It takes a lot, and it makes you feel really tired and worrisome. And so that might just be a message for many of you to take a break right now if you are experiencing the heaviness of the energy. And another message before I get what's in the masculine's heart space here for you guys is don't take the bait. So if a lot of your masculines are still working on themselves and they're wanting to communicate, just for some of you, it may not be for all of you, but feel the energy out. But I'm just hearing messages around like, don't take the bait, or just know how to handle yourself, you know? Don't be as naive and vulnerable as you once were, okay? Because I'm really picking up that many of you have someone who wants to reach out. Okay, and that's why I was saying old habits die hard, right? It's like they might communicate in the same old-fashioned way that they're used to communicating in. So be mindful of that, okay? Okay, what's in their heart space for you? These clearly wanted to pop out. So we have soulmate, and we have this could be the one. And this is what they are feeling in their heart space for you, okay? Do what you guys want with the information, because only you guys know what you've been through on the journey with this person. But I have soulmate here, so yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like this card here represents that energy where I was talking about like support, like support in a relationship. You know, when you feel like someone's down for you, like they would take care of you, they got your back, like, and it's the little things, right? Like if you know your partner is off at work and they worked like a really long day and you're home early, and it's like it's in you to like cook them up a meal and you know, make sure you have the place looking nice for them, and vice versa, they do the same thing for you, or they just have your back, or like they take care of you in certain ways, you know. I feel like, again, this person has never had that, but they've experienced a glimpse of it, I'm seeing with you. And what I'm seeing, the word glimpse is also making me see the word few days. So I don't know what that means for some of you, where it's like you spent a few days with this person and then it's like they were gone. So they might have made like a really terrible mistake of ghosting you, and it's like now they can't stop comparing those few days or a glimpse or something like that. A short time, like I don't know, like a weekend spent together. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys met on vacation or something like that, and then after a couple of days you guys had to part ways. So they've returned back to a situation where it's like it's just not the same. They can't feel that spark, or that you've like awakened a certain energy in them, like I feel in love, and now it's hard to go back to a situation. You've opened up their eyes to this truth. Another message here is this could be the one. And I feel like this is haunting them at this time, because if it's pairing up with soulmate, then they're definitely waiting for you. Because if this could be the one, then they're not willing to take any risks on losing you. So I feel like this person is really closely watching you at this time. Let's see what they're up to in terms of actions that they wish for either them to take or for you to take. Okay, we have the Sun card coming through, and this is a major arcana, and it says plans that work out perfectly. amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. And the Sun card is a masculine energy. So I feel like it confirms that a lot of your masculines are feeling really confident about you because they're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities and pushes to communicate, reach out. Again, for some of you, feel it out. Don't take the bait, or something like that is coming up. And it might just be like a caution for you, like take things slowly. Don't dive in. Dip your toes in the water. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to dip your toes in the water. It's okay. And I'm also hearing too, like, whoever's listening, like, make them work for it. Like, be as slow as you want. And look up the snail totem, because I'm also hearing snail's pace. Like, let things move at a snail's pace because this person likes this. Okay? But I feel like all is working out. Like, all is working out. I'm seeing someone doing this. And they've prayed for this a lot with the Sun card here, okay? Because the Sun card is like a very, like, happy time. It's like good luck for you too. The year 2024 might just be the time of, it's like a power number, because I think it boils down to a number 8. So if any of you are a life path number 8, or 8 is somehow significant, maybe the day you were born is the 8th. 8 is a very significant number in this lifetime, where I feel like it's just about getting things done. It's about standing up for yourself. It's about putting people in their rightful place and really taking back control of your life. It's a very beautiful masculine energy, but it's being executed in, I don't want to say professional, because it's like, I don't know why I'm saying that word, but it's being done like integrity, okay? It's being done with integrity. I feel like your masculines are just like, okay, I understand the assignment, because like you're not playing around, Divine Feminine. Like, you defeated this whole like this whole like bullshit that happens in typical relationships, right? Like, you dare to stand to someone who is everything you've ever imagined, to say, wait, no, I still have boundaries. Like, just because you on the outside look like, a Greek god, like, geez Louise, I still have boundaries in place. Like, I still know what I want. Like, I feel like whoever's listening, you were the first person to say no to this person, or you've changed their perspective, or really helped them mature, spiritually mature, or align them with their purpose, take back control, or take charge of their life, and they're having victory with it. All these realizations about like soulmates, and maybe even they're looking at twin flame stuff. Like, if you guys have ever mentioned the word twin flame to them, as much as they were triggered by it before, they've been warming up to it, because it seems as though it's the only thing that makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of your masculines are curious or have been intrigued by tarot readings as well. But it's like this victory here tells me that they know more than you think, and they're working with that energy. Okay, I'm going to close off this reading, guys, and draw one more card from the masculines as to their future plans. Okay, I'll take these two because there's 3 there. Oh, let's see. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Spring. So ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Okay, so I feel like in the background they have been working really hard, and the universe is kind of whispering to them, like, don't get bogged down now, because you guys are at a distance and many of them are really eager to communicate. They could be overworking in terms of like dealing with the anxiety of your response here as well. Okay, so many of them are just being called to relax on that a little bit. It's like they're almost there with that 10 of Springs energy. But I feel like sometimes when you're almost there, that's when you start having doubts. So just take it easy, and all work and no play could be like they're on overdrive when it comes to this connection as well, guys. Like, I feel like the 10 represents that they know what they want. Like, they finally completed a cycle in terms of knowing what they want, but now they're struggling with, ultimately this victory is being in the sun energy here. Okay, but it's about getting there for this masculine. It's about traveling, because the horse for me represents like companionship along a journey, and it says here that they'll have victory, but the 10 of Wands is telling me, like, before that, in terms of even actions that they have to take, they may be worried about the outcome. So whoever's listening to this, you could be blocked, or what I'm strongly feeling is that you're sending out an energy where it's like you don't know if you can feel that spark again. You don't know if that trust is there or if it can be renewed. Okay, we have the Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. Yeah, that's why the Ten of Spring is coming out, because they are overworking or they are worried about your energy somehow. Okay, but it says a prudent investment of time or money. Someone who is overworking, and they feel like by overworking and preparing themselves with pentacles that they'll be in a better position, but the universe is telling them don't overwork themselves. Like, love and money are two different things. They have to give this time, or I'm feeling you, whoever's listening to this reading, they have to give you time. Okay, and we're ending off with the Seven of Summer, or the Seven of Cups. And it says, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So I feel like many of you will get communication. Even if your masculines are like tippy-toeing around communication, they could be trying to call you from fake numbers, message you like random text messages where a lot of you could be like rolling your eyes because you know it's them. And that's why I was saying too, like, old habits die hard, right? It's like they're going to really have to like stop procrastinating and come forward as themselves, because whoever's listening, you're not waiting around anymore. You're allowing the wave to just kind of sweep you away, and I feel like you're open to new opportunities, and by being open to new opportunities, it's like the wave is really pushing you along, where you're attracting many different people and experiences into your life. And in the past, maybe you've never wanted to do this before because you really felt like, no, I know it's my masculine. I want to be with my masculine, no one else but my masculine. And then something shifted. And because that something shifted, it's like you let go of like the tree you were holding on to in like a flood or a tsunami. And it's like you just decided that you couldn't wait at this tree anymore. It's like, how are you going to survive? So you decided to let go and just let the water take you along somewhere else. And I feel like wherever it's taken you, it's like you managed to like find your footing again. Okay? Sorry for that really weird analogy, but I'm just getting those words strongly again. For the first time on this twin flame journey, whoever's listening, Divine Feminine, you have found your footing again. And it's like now this person wants to come in. So you have a lot to think about, and I feel like they have a lot to think about as well. So I wish you both the best. All right. I hope you guys have found clarity in this message. You guys take it easy, and I will try to keep up as much as I can, but definitely when the kiddo is back to school, I'll be back on, my regular scheduled readings. Okay, guys, I miss you. Take it easy. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay. Bye.